สวัสดีค่ะ Good afternoon and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Thawasini Thanontong, a member of SPE Young Professional Board and your program facilitator for tonight. And I am here to support the section with Khun Panit. On behalf of the SPE Thailand Board of Directors, I'd like to welcome you to SPE Thailand monthly technical meeting for the month of November. This month, we have an interesting topic which is dealing in the Gulf of Thailand. We are appreciate you for being here tonight and happy to see many smiling and familiar faces supporting our event. Also, a special warm welcome to our students. Please raise your hand where you are right now. Only two? Okay. Okay. Thank you. And thank you everyone for being here tonight. Okay, before we continue with our program, please take note of the safety announcement. Tonight, there are no emergency drill plans, so in case the alarm goes off, please remain calm and follow the exit sign toward the area marked by the hotel. Okay, then let's get to our agenda for tonight. Firstly, I will share some information of our SPE Thailand section, and then the program chair will introduce our tonight's speaker. We will then have our presentation, followed by some Q&A, and lastly, closing remarks before the lucky draw. All the program shall be concluded just before 7:30 p.m. tonight. Okay. Our SPE Thailand has been established in 1980 as a non-profit organization and proudly represent over 10,000 professional and student members from diverse disciplines across the upstream petroleum industry. Our mission is to promote technical knowledge sharing, professional development, and community building to ensure a sustainable future for the exploration and production in Thailand. And here you can see that there are many of our sponsor here. So if you like to have your name logo here, please list out to us. There are a bunch of space for you to be here. Okay. And right now, for Thailand section valid membership, as of this month, we have over 10,000 people members. Thank you everyone for make this happen. This combined between 477 professional and 533 student members from Chulalongkorn, Suratnali, Prince of Songkla, and Chiang Mai University student chapters. However, we still have just over 200 professional members from 2024 who has yet to renew their membership. Please recheck your membership status and consider to renew it. Okay. And let me remind you that SPE Thailand is still one of the largest professional oil and gas industry organization where you can regularly engage in a professional venue but relaxed environment. Please kindly invite your colleagues to join our meeting or even better to join SPE membership to be part of our community. As you can see here, there are plenty of the reasons why you should maintain your membership status and even more reason for your colleagues to join. I will not mention all of this as you can see on the screen. Worth to mention that the key benefits of belonging to one of the most active SPE section in the Asia Pacific are regular opportunities to network, share knowledge, and socialize with peers of the same interest in our industry. So, ladies and gentlemen, we will now move on to the main presentation. May we please have Khun Panit, the SPE Thailand Program Chairperson representative up front here to introduce our speaker.
สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ and good evening everyone. My name is Panit Jesadawanon. I'm SPE Thailand Technical Program Chair and from PTTP. Um, it is very honor for me to introduce our legendary drilling professional tonight. And I'm really glad to see the full house today. So luckily that you are early. If you arrive now, you probably have no seat. Anyway, let me start with the speaker introduction. Um, Khun Pasuk Eagark has over 40 years of experience in the oil and gas industry, focusing on drilling and well services globally. He began his career in 1976 at Khun International in Saudi Arabia, advancing from a Rasabow to an assistant driller. He pursued a Bachelor of Science in Petroleum Engineering from Texas A&M University in 1984. I was 4 years old at the time. Wow, long time. He was subsequently hired by Unocal, where he assumed various technical and leadership roles in Thailand and abroad. Since 2002, Khun Pasuk has worked as an independent consultant, advising operators and national oil companies across the Asia-Pacific region. His notable projects include leading performance improvement for Chevron Thailand, managing wells for PTTP International, and overseeing recovery operation at Montana in Australia. He has made significant contributions to drilling activities in Gulf of Thailand. Recognizing for driving performance enhancement, Pasuk excels in crisis recovery and managing complex multi-rig operation. His career reflects a commitment to safe water delivery and energy transition advisory service, establishing him as a trust industry expert. So please give a warmest welcome to our legendary Thai drilling professional, Khun Pasuk Eagark.
So I have my PPE on. I'm safe now, not like that photo here. Yeah. So this probably about 10 years ago. So hopefully, maybe about the same. Okay. Uh, okay. Can you hear me? Quite exciting, man. I tell you, I'm checking. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy tonight. And I was gonna tell you about this Gulf of Thailand dealing evolutions. Yeah. So I also have a speaker notes here, if you don't mind. Hang on, hang on. Okay. Vision to realities. Okay. This is a tribute to people, innovations, and national energy resilience. Okay. Now, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Uh, it's an honor to be here tonight. And as SPE's Thailand monthly technical meetings. Um, it's an honor, and it's my gratitude, to SPE to give me this opportunity tonight, and my gratitude to my mentors, Mr. Don Ledden, and my colleagues, veterans, and every one of you being here tonight, listen to my talk. Okay, is this about 40 year plus of innovation that driven by people, not machines. That's what I'm going to be telling you tonight. Tonight, I would like to share with you how Gulf of Thailand during junior evolved from challenge to achievements. And the people behind it that built the foundation of Thailand energy securities. This story is not about wells and technologies, okay? It's about attitude, teamwork, and innovations that fuel our nations in the early 1980s. This is their story. Story of courage. Story of turning crisis to transformation. And a story of vision to realities. Now you ready? Okay. From upstream, the evolution here led a robust energy framework marking the beginning of Thailand prosperous eras. That's what in early 1980s. ประเทศไทย was ช่วงชัชวาล From Erawan field to gas separation plants to Bangpakong power plants. If you go Pattaya in the past, you were proud of this plant right here. And then the Eastern Seaboard project was shining. The achievements. What I got here, achievements. From crisis to leadership. Thailand modern energies era began when Erawan overcame the major crisis. What's the major crisis? The journey began in early 1980s with Eagark response to the major production shortfall. We think the reservoir was big, but it's not. We think the wells going to flow high volume, but they didn't flow that volumes. So it become complex. Pressure was on. The national energy supplies and the penalties was on the companies. It's a lot of pressure. Teams refused to accept the decline. So what they did, they innovate, they experiment, they adapt. We take a lot of risk. At that time, we are thinking risk money, but not people. So we try everything, to cut the cost and cut more wells in the ground to recover the shortfall. Okay. From the plan of 2 to 3, from the plan of 2 to 3 TCF over 20 years. That's what original plan for Erawan. Erawan complex the bottom profile is cruise, L1 field cruise to L1 complex, producing more than 10 TCF across the 4 decades. That's the true story. That's what it happened. It's it. This this evolution marked the start of Thailand's modern energy eras, gas, power plants, petrochemicals. We didn't have that before. So this, in early 1980s, era one starting that for Thailand. A story of resilience, innovation, and national benefits. Era one complex is the oldest and the greatest, contributing to Thailand energy stability is what engineered, okay? It's not, it's what engineers rather than luck or inheritance. We work hard for that. Okay, why so quiet, man? You understand what I'm talking? It's patient, okay? I've been away from this podium for a long time, so. Okay, so, okay. So can I move on now? All right. Okay, the attitude. This is the most important of the innovations, the right mindset. Yep. Attitude changed before technology did. Every breakthrough here began with the right attitudes. Okay. Never enough, Adons. What next? It was rock and rolls like the Rolling Stones. We can get no satisfaction. Okay. The culture shift from crisis management to relentless performance improvements. So we drive the cost, the day per wells from 6 to 70 days to 5 days over the 20 years. So I'm going to have to ask you young people here is what next? You have to go back and sing a song. We can get more satisfaction so you can come up with different ideas. 2 days per wells, okay. Okay. So the culture shift from crisis management to relentless performance improvement. Good enough was disappeared from our vocabulary. It can be done, boss. A culture of faster, safer, smarter, continuous improvement became our DNAs. The mindset transformed the basins. This is where the reserve come from. The attitude empowered teams to tackle the complex reservoirs and deliver more wells at the lower cost, more production. The attitude shift became the deepest competitive advantage. This is not just about adding people and equipment. It's about implementing breakthrough and innovations. It is centered on a mindset of continuously seeking performance improvement that transform the basin is driven by performance. Okay, it's not driven by procurement. The cross-functional team. This is what makes the difference. One team, one goal. Bullying evolutions only work because the silos disappear. We have to work together, guys. Yep. The success was never about doing alone. We just right in the middle of everything. So we have to help everybody get what they want. So we keep turning to the right and making holes without getting stuck. Okay? You understand that? Okay. Team correlated data faster, defined world maps, and optimize the design with precision in thin sands across disciplines in all assets. Geoscientists, reservoir engineers, production experts, and contractors, we all work at one team and become one integrated engine. Together, they optimize design, data acquisition, and reservoir management, turning integration into, again, competitive advantage. This was the real step change. The moment during evolution became full evolution. I'm about to cry, man. Keep going. Okay. All right. I got my tissue. Let me do that. Okay. Where I'm at. This is not a textbook reservoirs, okay? This is not a textbook's reservoirs. It's a complex structure reservoir with white and sand. Okay, there's tight targets. High uncertainty and isolated compartments. Complex reservoir builds extraordinary people with the extra mile. Never give up. Keep going. Okay. This when the whole thing changed, the paradigm shift. Slimhole is not just the wells. It's the data driven. It's a data driven evolution. Slimhole
revolutionize speed, speed, cost, and data correlation. Innovation took form through Slimhole drilling with rapid production and rapid data correlation. What took months or years now take weeks or days, safely and efficiently. Production starts sooner. Yeah, the result get booked faster. Money today, not months or year from now. That's how we invented the Slimhole drillings. This represents only not a faster well, but a data-driven transformations across the basin. Data density make better models, smarter infills, more reserves. Slimhole was not about small. It's about thinking big. It's not what's about getting faster. It's what's accelerating Thailand energy securities. Okay. You can ask me a question later. I know you have a lot in your mind. Let me keep it turned to the right and making holes. The project management. The discipline behind the speed. Excellent team, excellent stems from a structured and integrated approach to planning. Behind the operation lies strong project management. I learned that from Chevron. I was with Chevron 3 years, like I went to MBAs. Thank you, Chevron. Batch drilling, slot recovery, infill drillings, and cost optimization were coordinated across the discipline. Integration between planning, engineering, and operation make each campaign faster and cheaper without compromise safety. Everybody still go home safely. Great engineer is built on great planning. This discipline ensure we could drill more wells per wellhead platform. Unlock the late life potential and extend the field longevities. More reserve. The step change. Somebody come with this rig here in late 90s, and he's still here today. The Setco 601. That's what we used to drill open water wells in the past, using subsea cheaper wells for wellhead platform tieback. Complicated, costly, and most of the time we set the platform on the long location. Add-on, it's supposed to be 12 slot. We already complete 2 wells. So we come up with different ideas. Expandable wells and cluster developments is go together. A major turning point came with expandable well checkup drillings. Enabled smart cluster development using existing infrastructure. But for those of you that just got the G5 block, you might have to be thinking doing different thing because it's going to be smaller and farther away. This approach lowered the pressure well cost and open reuse cluster in the Rift Basin. Lower costs make small pocket of gas commercially feasible, more reserve. It proved that innovation in cost structure is as powerful as innovation in technologies. Okay. This approach will be key for carbon capture storage and future enhanced geothermal system cluster developments. You can ask me later on. Lowering costs, lowering costs, expand the map. I'm talking about, more reserve again. Unlocking field we once ignored. Is this a remarkable breakthrough mindset here? Next, the business partner. Co-innovation ecosystem. Partners became co-developers, not just vendors. Partnership plays a crucial role. Performance-based contract encourages innovations. By co-developing customizing rate, tools, and service models, we turn vendors into partners. Innovation thrives when everyone shares the same goal, performance improvement, and mutual success. When partners innovate with us, the world basin evolves more reserve. Is this a win-win business? Okay, it's not a win-lose, or we will end up lose-lose. Everybody still listening? Yeah. Okay. The competency. Yeah. This is about people and people. Sustainability starts with people. Future success depends on people, not platforms. Technology alone cannot sustain progress, but people can. Multidisciplinary thinking became standard. Through strong in-house training, we build competency and confidence. The new generation inherits not just the assets, but a culture of excellence. Sustainability starts with people who are empowered, skilled, aspirers to carry out the mission forward. This mindset ensures the Gulf of Thailand evolution never stops. We don't train people just to do the job. We train people to build the future. Okay, just do it. Take actions with responsibilities without making any excuses. Okay, this will become to my last slide. Thank you for being patient. From vision to realities, the energy transitions. That's what our modern business. Top of Thailand evolution becomes the foundation of in the future carbon capture storage, hydrogen productions, geothermals. We have a hot rock here in the Gulf of Thailand. Gas remain Thailand key transition fuels, not just Thailand, the global. Yeah. Providing stable, affordable energy while pursuing the net zero. The same infrastructure there and expertise can now evolve to support the model business, the, the CCS, the hydrogen, and the enhanced geothermal system for baseload energies. This is how we turn the vision into realities. Modernize our legacy to power a sustainable future. Gulf of Thailand becomes Thailand's strategic transition corridors. That should be our dreams. From delivering gas to delivering the net zero. The Gulf of Thailand is ready. We must value what we have instead of devaluing it. The evolution needs, I think, a new opportunities, a new chapter of Gulf Thailand evolution. Okay, this will be my closing. The evolution can be modernized to enhance Thailand's energy resilience and sustain Thailand prosperities in the ESG era. On behalf of all who contribute to the Gulf Thailand during evolutions, thank you for being part of Thailand energy story. This presentation is dedicated to the people behind Thailand energy success. And again, thanks for the opportunity for me to speak and talk tonight about it. Here's something for you to take home. Okay. Let me read it for you. My last remarks. The during evolution of the Gulf of Thailand is not a story of technologies. It is the story of human determination. It is the story of people who believe Thailand deserves energy securities. Boy, it's about to make me cry, man. And they were willing to work day and night offshore onshore to make it happen. Today, as we enter the energy transition, their legacy does not come to an end because the same wells, the same platform, the same knowledge will carry Thailand into the modern business, the carbon capture storage, the hydrogen production that can come with it, and the enhanced geothermal system. It's still a lot of challenge, but we do have hot rocks. The future will not be built by equipment, people will build it. So to everyone who plays a part of this evolution, thank you. And thank you, Don, for not firing me. And he didn't reject my application either, so I only have 2.5, 2.15 GPAs, from the newly graduates. He gave me an opportunity, so thank you.
Okay, now it's time for questions. Please raise your hand. Let us know who you are, and then you can ask the questions. The first one from the back.
Khun Pasuk, my name is Frank Timmons. I'm a senior manager with Tractus. Thank you so much for sharing the information that you did. It's unfortunate that we don't have as many young people here as we usually do, because I think our young up-and-coming executives, our technicians, our engineers, they need to learn more about Thai history and about the great efforts that our Thai and our foreign colleagues have put into making Thailand the great country it is today. I've been here 30 years, or just shy of 30 years. The development is incredible, and it would not have happened unless we had developed the offshore gas field, the map to put a gas separation plant, which enabled the eastern seaboard to be developed, the automotive industry, the export industry, the electronics industry, making 80% of the world's hard drives. But your last slide says dedicated to the people behind energy success. And what I just want to share to add to the excellent presentation that you gave us is that the 3rd of November, 1989, we found out that energy development also comes with a human cost. When Typhoon Gay flew into the Gulf of Thailand, rolled over the drill ship Seacrest with 97 people on it, and only 6 people survived. So there are many great people, some of whom unfortunately are forgotten, who have given their lives to contribute to the success that Thailand is today. And God bless them.
Yes. Thank you for your comments. I'm still praying for them every day. The people that went down with the secrets. I was on that rig, and thank the Lord who pulled me out that rig, went to Syria with him, and then I'll have to flew back when the incident occurred just to interview the survivors, because they didn't talk to anybody. But with me, their confidence, because we were together, So thank you for mentioning that.
พี่ประสบ
ครับผม
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ
Just like to say this is the second time I've ever seen Khun Pasuk in a Thai.
It's a PPE, man.
It's
I'm safe now.
You're safe with that on. I have 16 questions,
Okay.
but I'm only going to ask 1.5.
Okay.
You talked about the amazing journey, and we've spent a lot of time on that. But I'd like to understand the impact of failure / lessons learned in that journey, if you could share with us on that. And then secondly, I think you were hinting at in this presentation that decommissioning everything isn't the smartest thing that Thailand should do. So I'd appreciate your comment on that as well. Come.
Yep. So the second one is just the comments.
No, I'd like your comment on. I think you were hinting that we're going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I think so. I think okay. That's what's your first questions about Philip's first question. Let's repeat that again.
So you talked about a lot of the amazing journey.
The failures.
How does
Okay.
failure play a
Okay,
role,
yeah,
or I think we call it lessons learned, but
Lesson learned. Yep. So basically, it's, in Australia they call it after action review, right? So everything that you do, small tasks, big tasks, you're supposed to do that after action reviews, good or bad. That's how you learn the reason. Yeah. The incident investigation is very important, to come with effective problem solving. You have to bring that all facts to the table. Yep. And people scared of that investigation incident. Yeah, but you have to make it clear this is about lesson learned. The investigation is not about pointing fingers at people. We just want to know what the facts so we can come up with the right solution to prevent it from reoccurring. Okay. Or to improve, capture the improvement. Is that answer your question?
absolutely. And I suspect in different companies there are different cultures that do that better than others. But we won't go to that. It's been opening up your and the teams to challenge, not easy.
So again, it boiled it down to the people, right? You have to build them. You have to invest in people. Make them happy. Give them responsibilities. Let them lead. Let them make mistakes. Don't. One time, Don called me. So why you drilling under the pressure profile? I tell Don I want to check out this reservoir engineer. How accurate was he? Yeah. And he told me, you do that again. You did that again, I'll fire you ass. Any other question, please?
Okay.
Sawadee krap, Khun Pasuk, from Chair Sasha. Normally I work in mining. Learned a lot today about the past 40 years of energy in Thailand. Now, looking at the improvements that you described, the journey, where do you see the journey going in the next 40 years? Where do you see the levers that Thailand can leverage in order to uplift energy even further?
Okay. I don't have a clear, answer for you, because it's a lot of things that in my head, in my portfolios, what I would do if I'm in charge of this country. But I can tell you one thing. First thing first, let's bring that L1 back to where it was. We don't have to do anything. Just keep the pace what L1 did. Reactivate it, bringing them up, and apply these evolutions or to all other assets. All other assets, this backyard asset, they all follow the footsteps of L1s, but they're not yet to that organization capabilities. You know why? Because people. You have to invest and build people to sustain the performance. And, it's what can I say? You know what I mean? So To answer the question, let me focus. I wish the national energy policy is more focused Gulf of Thailand. You see that profile? That's not decline, man. That's interruption. Yeah. Really. During that's the major event. We will do a serious investigation. But again, not pointing fingers, just to bring all the facts and making, proper problem solving solutions. Is that it? You happy with that? Okay, thank you.
Okay, I have a question. Okay, so they are people.
ครับผมสวัสดีครับ
So Thanachang from Vellara Energy. So I read about your story, right? Since I was a student in the college, right? And your story inspired me to work in the oil and gas today. Just let you know.
Thank you.
Then since our industry have the generation gap, right? So I would like to ask about because one of the core success here is the people. So how can we transfer your experience in your generations to other generations since we have the generation gap, right, in the industry? So
Well, I'm not thinking I can get no satisfaction anymore, I sing that song of happy, happy, happy. Anyway, that's the real challenge, Khun Jet. But again, I'll also try to be modernized as I live. So I live with the AI. That's part of my life now. Yeah. So to answer your question, I think we don't have enough people like me or like Dons or like Lynn is here, try to build people. But we can build AI. We can train them. We can do that. I think that's another way of doing it with technology today. Let the seniors that still have the energies. You build AIs and we'll train them. Yeah. Is that okay? Seriously, we got a lot of data here in the Gulf of Thailand. Big data is there. Just waiting for smart people, to build the AIs and find people to train them. Okay. Is that okay with Jed, my answer to your question? Thank you.
Okay, any more questions? We have time for one last questions. If there is students, anything? Yes, please, on the back. Our future.
My name is Chitwajisili from Chulalongkorn University. So I'm currently a petroleum engineering student now. So I want to know about some technical of the Slimhole you mentioned earlier. Like you mentioned that Slimhole gonna Slimhole gonna help us getting more data compared to the alternatives. Could you explain it how?
Okay. Well, it's the nature of the complex structures. You have to be very good at data correlation to identify your prospect. Okay, so with Slimhole motorboard drilling is, I think one big benefit of the Slimholes is the underbalanced perforations. Yeah. So for one thing, it allows you to underbalance perforate the sands and evaluate them very quickly. Yeah. And then you can also do the sim-up operations, while the rig is there, you acquire the data, whatever you need, to confirm your assumption and continue with the contingency wells. That's what I mean about this Slimhole drilling benefits.
Well, thank you very much.
In case of operations, it take you days, take you months, or take you years. By the time you acquire the data, do correlation, and come up with the new prospect for infill or step out drilling. Okay. Anything else?
Okay, thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
It is an honor tonight to have Khun Pasuk as a guest speaker to share the drilling evolution in Thailand. May I have Khun Kasian on the stage on behalf of SPE Thailand to give a token for our appreciation. Okay, let's take a picture here.
This is a new record for my jury.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me for a few moments before we getting into the lucky draw. Okay. To share with you with the upcoming meetings. So next month in December, it is Christmas break. So there is no monthly meeting. However, I believe some of you may join the TOCI golf event in Pattaya. See you there. And for the SPE Thailand monthly meeting, will return in January 2026 with the topic of geothermal in Thailand, a real potential player or a dream by Khun Philip from Avinia Energy, and continue in the February by Mr. Kriti Singh with the topic of self-driving rigs, navigating with path to closed loop drilling automation. We hope to see many of you here. And next week, our neighbor, the SPWLA Bangkok chapter, is also organizing their meeting on Thursday, 27 November. If you are interested, please check out their website and also consider joining their meeting. In addition, you may check out the SPE Asia Pacific upcoming event, which will be held within our region, and take the special note of the next last item in March. The Bangkok IPTC will return in 2027. And there are many ways to connect with us. You can visit our website on the thaispe.org or follow us on the Facebook by searching SPE Thailand section. And you can also join our LinkedIn group by using the SPE Thailand section. And you can add our Line official account to stay updated. You are able to simply scan everything here. It will take you directly to these channels. I will give you 5 seconds before I change the slide. Okay? Make sure everyone already add all of this to get update. Okay, I believe everyone do it. And here we also have a YouTube channel. Most of our meetings are recorded and uploaded there. So anyone who couldn't join in person can still watch this later. And you can go on YouTube and search for SPE Thailand. And now we reach the most exciting part of the event, the lucky draw. And today we have the portable Bluetooth speaker waiting for the 2 lucky draw winners.
Okay, Pipasuk,
And
so one at a time, please.
ใส่กระถางว่ะ สองอันนี่
one at a time. Oh, unlucky one. Oh. Oh. He sits in the front. His name starts with M. Khun Marvin. Okay, second one, please.
Second one. Oh, you pick.
Oh. From Chevron. How many people from Chevron today? Oh, a lot. Khun Kanin ครับ Not in the front table, all the way from the back.
During. Yeah, hiding.
Hiding.
He was with me in Myanmar, and he wearing the Myanmar dress. Yeah. Longi, yeah.
Okay, ขอบคุณครับพี่ Pasuk.
Last but not least, please give a big round of applause for our sponsors for tonight. And as I mentioned earlier, if you want your name logo here, please list out to us. We still have space for your company to be our community. And this concludes our program for this evening. On behalf of SPE Thailand, I would like to say thank you for attending and wish you all a very good night. See you next time and safely back home. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ